Hello, I'm Mary Ann. Welcome back to Live Life Well. Today we're going to stand on the sidelines while you look in on a conversation about bullying between a grandparent and a school counselor. Let's take a look.
Hello, Mr. Johnston. Have a seat. When you called, I could tell you had something on your mind.
Well, I didn't want to discuss it over the phone, but I think my grandson Carl is having trouble at school.
And what makes you say that?
Well, he usually loves school. The past few weeks he's been anxious about going. It's hard to get him up in the mornings, and he stays in his room most of the afternoon after he gets home. The other day when I picked him up, I thought I saw him walking away from a group of boys that were all laughing and staring at him. Carl was not laughing back at them. Do you think he might be getting bullied? I was scared to ask him about it because, well, I didn't want to assume anything or make things worse if I was right. They weren't physically hurting him or anything.
Well, bullying can take a variety of forms. I like UNICEF's definition of bullying: someone that intends to cause pain, either through physical harm or hurtful words or behavior, and does it repeatedly. So bullying isn't usually a one-time thing. If Carl's behavior has changed in the last few weeks, then that may be when the bullying began. Have you noticed any other changes in his behavior, like a change in his academic performance, angry outbursts, not sleeping well, maybe complaining about a headache or a tummy ache? Some of these times it will show up with personal belongings being damaged, and some of them he might come home and the items are destroyed.
Now that you mention it, he has had a few nightmares recently, and the other day he came home from school and the screen was cracked. When I asked him about it, he completely blew up at me, which is unlike him. He's not a yeller. I just assumed that he was having a bad day at school or that he was embarrassed by his phone being broken. Now I'm rethinking my response. You think I should talk to him about it? The bullying especially.
Yes, I do. You are one of the greatest allies in this situation. Think how relieved he will feel to know you have his back. Talking openly with Carl, and all your grandkids for that matter, about bullying is the best approach. Always remain calm, regardless of what they tell you. And it's best not to jump straight into a solution. Spend time with them to make sure they feel heard and reassure them that this isn't their fault. Tell Carl you believe what he's telling you and continue to encourage him and let him know that things will get better. Suggest he focus on things that interest him. Getting him involved in an activity he's good at and enjoys will boost his confidence. And lastly, always talk with the school about their anti-bullying policy. The teachers need to know what's going on so they can provide extra support for Carl. And the school may even have some resources that we don't know about.
Okay, I'm nervous about this conversation, but I agree with you. It is necessary. I think Carl, knowing that it's not his fault here, this will take a load off of him. I bet he's afraid he did something wrong to deserve this behavior towards him. But that just isn't true. Thank you for the tips on how to approach this. He's my oldest grandchild, and this is a new world for me.
I completely understand your concern. There are a few videos that might be able to help you at stopbullying.gov. These short videos cover all kinds of bullying: the physical, the verbal, and even cyberbullying. Youth who are bullied, though, through any means, have a higher risk of depression or anxiety. Check out the videos before you talk with him, and consider even letting him watch the videos with you to get the conversation going. Remember, it's okay if he doesn't open up right away. Sometimes just opening the doors to that conversation is enough to get the wheels turning in his brain.
Well, I'll certainly watch the videos. Thank you so much for the advice and the resources. I'll let you know how it goes.
If you see signs that someone may be being bullied, please follow up and take the necessary steps to resolve it. As always, Cahaba Valley Oaks Lodge, in partnership with Central Alabama Wellness, is providing you this information to help you to live life well.